Hey Taurus, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that all is well with you. I've been away for a couple of weeks to focus on my overall health and get back in a better mind space because the Mars retrograde really affected my focus and my motivation. I want to make sure that when I'm here on this platform with you talking, that I have my full energy and focus. So with all that said, Taurus, thank you so much for being very patient. And I'm also very grateful for those that reach out privately, sent me words of encouragement. Thank you guys so much. So today I'll be doing the Celtic cross spread, and this is going to illuminate the energies that are surrounding you or your current situation at hand. It will not, however, resonate for each and every one of you. So please make sure that you also watch and check your other signs for important messages, okay? So with that said, let's begin. What are the important messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? We ask for insight and guidance, please. What does Taurus need to know, need to be aware of at this time? So the overall energy, we have the Hierophant. Definitely your energy, Taurus, okay? I always see the Hierophant as a mentor, a spiritual teacher, okay? But this card also speaks of forgiveness, recovery, healing. And it most importantly speaks of having a sense of community, okay? It speaks of having to organize, having to gather people around you, sharing knowledge and wisdom, helping people heal, speaking truth to others to awaken them. So I feel like that's the role you're playing at the moment. But I also feel like there's somebody very specific right now that you're really observing and paying close attention to, helping somebody really get themselves out of a dark stage in their life or a feeling of loss in their life, and it's like you are pulling this person out and getting a vision here. So with the Hierophant, I feel like you're really helping somebody find their way back again, okay? I'm getting the words finding their way back into the light. So it's a very powerful card. Let's see, what is the heart of the matter? We have the Six of Cups. This is somebody that you dealt with in the past. You have history with this person. Could be a childhood friend or even somebody that you were in a romantic relationship with or even have children with, because the Hierophant can mean commitment, marriage as well. But I see that with the Six of Cups, it's all about really digging deep into some deep-rooted issues, some things that are now being brought towards the light for healing. It's a sense of uprooting, okay? Letting go of a past cycle here in order to align oneself, mind, body, and soul towards healing, okay? Now, this card also speaks of nostalgia. It's like going back to how things were, reconnecting to that childlike energy. I feel like you may have witnessed somebody change drastically from who they were in the past with Six of Cups. And you're trying to really get to the bottom, okay? You see at the bottom of the card, we have the Star card. This is a card of recovery, healing, finding one's hope once again in life. So somebody in the recent past may have lost hope, okay? Or might just felt lost along the way. And it's like, finally, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. The Star card here is a card of non-action or decision, but it's about helping somebody reconnect to a part of themselves where they feel hopeful once again. They feel like there's a bright future ahead of them, okay? You might also be the one going through this process, Taurus. So I see that you are in a much better place. Now, the root or cause, we have the Five of Wands. This is what's beneath you and could be influencing this present situation. So the Five of Wands is a card of scattered energy, lack of focus. And I'm really getting an image here of somebody that is, lacking organization, lacking a sort of order in their life. And that's where you come in with the Hierophant. I see you being a strong leader, somebody that preaches. I also see that you have a very strong throat chakra where the words that you speak is really piercing through somebody's soul. And it could be very harsh to hear the truth, but I feel like that is exactly what's needed to awaken somebody or awaken somebody from their own action okay, to not sort of correct them, but sort of remind them, you know what I mean? Remind them of the goodness that they have with the Six of Cups, if that makes sense. You're reminding somebody that they're already here sort of out off kilter, if that makes sense. I hope that I'm getting that right. So with the Mother of Swords here, this is a very strict energy, but I also feel like the reason why this can be seen as a strict person is because she upholds the truth more than anything else. She does not sugarcoat. She does not make things light so that other people feel comfortable. But growth in itself is not a comfortable process, right? It's about releasing a comfort zone, something that is clearly toxic or just not helping oneself to grow and expand as a person. So I see that's the role you play, but behind that, underneath that, the motivation is coming from a place of love. It's about forgiveness as well. It's about cleansing. It's essentially here opening up the heart, okay? Now, this is what happened in the recent past. You and this person may have had a falling out of some sort, I feel like. And right now there's a softening of the heart. There's an opportunity to fix, an opportunity to start all over, okay? Or to do things differently, be kinder to one another. Now, the Ace of Cups, most importantly, I see that you're going to find it in you here, Taurus, to forgive somebody for everything that they may have done towards you, the things that they may have said. And I feel like with Six of Cups, they want to go back to how things were. So the best that can be achieved, this is what's crowning you and highlights the best that can come to pass from this situation. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles here means hard work, paying close attention to the details, right? This Eight of Pentacles is also saying that hard work equals results. So it's not a change that will happen overnight. It's not a reconciliation that will happen overnight. It's going to be a lot of dedication and perseverance on both parties. This is also, it feels like there's also a group of people involved because the Five of Wands does represent a group situation. I feel like it's a sense of reestablishing order, rules, or just you trying to pull everybody in. Okay, it might even be a family dynamic, and you're making sure that nothing penetrates or nothing here weakens the bond. You're doing whatever it takes to keep the relationship or be the glue that sticks everybody together, if that makes sense. Okay, now that's what a leader does with Hierophant. You have everybody in check here. Now the Eight of Pentacles can also indicate somebody may have been caught by some sticky situation, okay, a web of lies, you know, somebody that didn't realize how badly they have been in too deep with their action. There was no sense of checking oneself is what I'm getting here, no form of discipline in the past, okay, or they may have rejected your teaching, what you have to preach, what you have to say. But now that they realize they're feeling lost and everything in their life is sort of scattered, now they want to listen to you. They want to listen to what you have to say. Now they realize the value of the wisdom that you were sharing in the past, okay? In the immediate future, please let me know if this resonates. I'm really getting a story here. We have the Hangman. So the Hangman here is a card of non-detachment. The Hangman is the master of detachment, okay? I'm seeing here that you guys are putting your emotions on the side to focus on the bigger picture, to focus on the results, what needs to be done. And I feel like that's how it should be, because sometimes your emotions can cloud your better judgment. Sometimes letting your emotions dictate your decision can make you sort of take your word back, okay, or make you even question your wisdom. But if you put your emotions on the side, you can really see things in a rational point of view. You become very clear with what needs to be done, what needs to be sorted out. So with the Hangman, this also is a card of sacrifice. So I feel like this might be letting somebody in your life once again after they mess something up. But this requires some kind of discipline on their end or some kind of dedication to prove to you. Otherwise, the situation may not grow and expand. So I feel like you're waiting for that level of commitment and effort from somebody. Okay. to show you that they really mean this. They want to be back into your life. They want to go back to how things were, okay? And even a lot better, you know? So it's not that you don't have hope that this will happen, but I feel like you're being quite realistic. You want to see results and outcome. You don't fall for just words anymore. You want to see action, okay? You and your power. This describes your internal state, current attitudes, or strength within the context of this reading. We have the 10 of Cups. Wow. So you are somebody that is very loving and forgiving at the end of the day, okay? And you know that there's a sense of belongingness here. You're somebody that believes that as long as there's hope, as long as there's a way to fix things, you will make it happen. You will draw people in. You will make sure that this bond is going to strengthen over time. This 10 of Cups also speaks of hard work. So you have been through a lot of ups and downs with this person, and you feel like this is not a time to give up, okay? And if you overcome this phase in your connection, in your group situation or dynamic, then the relationship can even be reinvented to something stronger, okay? So external influence or forces, this may highlight people, energies, or circumstances surrounding your situation. We have the Lover's card. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Like you said, could also be an Aquarius or Libra energy. But the Lovers here represents a very important connection. It's a soulmate connection. It means that both of you are orchestrated to meet by divine for lessons to be learned. Okay, and soulmate connection are also supposed to bring out the best in each other. So I see that you play that role in this person's life. They might have felt lost, but they're finding their way back, okay, to this group, to this community, to your tribe, okay. But I also feel like this is not about forcing somebody. It's about mutually honoring each other's path, okay, knowing that you have your own path towards enlightenment, and so is this person. You can just try to influence and teach, okay? Share your wisdom, but it's still up to this person to put the work in, okay? But I see that there's a dedication here from this person. There's a choice that they're making. And I feel like they're going to make that choice to work things out. Hopes and fears, what you could be holding on to in terms of hopes and fears. We have the Father of Cups, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So a lot of you guys are afraid that this person is just going to detach, or if this was somebody who cut communication with you or just became very withdrawn, isolated, or may have even done something behind your back, okay, there's a shadow side here of becoming very secretive, then that's what you're afraid of. Because that's when it all started, where things got pretty chaotic and messy, when somebody was not being transparent towards you, okay? That's why we have the Mother of Swords here. She upholds the truth and she wants transparency, nothing less. So that's what you fear, when somebody hides things from you. I also feel like you hope this person strives for balance. If their life has been a little bit scattered, you want to see balance in all areas of their life. You want them to maintain a healthy and happy lifestyle. This means that they're able to really function, not just for you, but for themselves. Most importantly, you want to see them become successful and live their best life. That's what you hope for this person to be, okay? Let's see the probable future, the final outcome. Wow, we have the Ace of Wands. So there's essentially here a very, very powerful healing, an awakening. It's the beginning of the search of divine. So this person got lost, right? And you pulled them out of that energy. So now they feel this different fire within them that is just very unstoppable, and it's really taking over their whole being. They feel very fired up. They have their energy back up, their vitality. And this may have been somebody that dealt with something very heavy, a sense of entrapment in their life, something about their health as well. There might have been some addiction, or their life was out of balance. And now, finally, bit by bit, all of that is dissipating, and this person is finding their way back into the light. And it all starts within the seed, the potential. You have planted the seed in this person, okay? So I'll be clarifying some of these cards using the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. It's a beautiful reading, Taurus. I know this is not going to resonate for all, but to whoever I'm connecting with, I feel like you're really doing such a tremendous job, and it's very fulfilling, you know. I feel like you're also seeing this person not trying to correct them per se, but understand where they're coming from. This can pertain to their history, their experiences, everything that you may have been not seeing in the beginning that has contributed to their behavior, but you're beginning to understand it now. And the Hangman represents seeing a different angle and perspective, allows you to stay open-minded, okay? And that's because you changed, this person is also changing, and the circumstance is also improving. You know, it just takes a little bit of hope to make everything happen, right? So hope is very contagious. Yes, we have faith. So this is also something that is new, because you now have faith in the process. You now have faith in each other, that you can work together and reconcile, mend the rift, okay? I also feel like faith speaks of not seeing things materialize completely just yet, but knowing that the outcome is going to be good, okay? Believing that someone will and somebody can. So this is mysticism. This is spirituality, okay? This, your extra sense, your perception, your intuition has been guiding you to allow somebody to prove to you that they're worthy. We have self-worth. They may have been despondent for a while, or there was just lack of motivation in life. There was a feeling of not taking care of one's health, oneself. And now with this Discovery card, like you said, the awakening, the search for meaning, the search for healing, and a way back, okay, to the light. So that's a beautiful, beautiful card. Now I'll be getting an advice card. What is your advice for Taurus going through this situation, please? What is your advice for Taurus going through this situation? For some of you, if this is not somebody you're dealing with, then you could be the one going through this process. And I love this energy. This Ace of Wands, wow, very powerful card. A lot of potential. You're realizing that now. We have the Lion Spirit, be generous of spirit. Wow. So let's see what this card has to say as advice for you. It says, a healthy ego means you ease God's order instead of edging God out. Lion Spirit appearance is a reminder that you have been given the gift of pride and a healthy sense of your worth to express your divine, authentic self in a unique way. You are both the king and the queen, secure in your prosperity and wisdom, and generous of spirit as you help others. Take pride in your ability to serve from the heart. Contentment with what you have right now allows you to use your resources wisely as you give to others in ways that educate, heal, inspire, delight. Be proud yet humble. Practice gratitude, and you will find that the accolades that come to you are no match for the joy of knowing what you have been able to do for others through expressing the bounty of generosity within you. Lion Spirit knows there is a great savanna before you, and many who will benefit from the healthy expression of your unique set of gifts if you choose to work in partnership with Spirit. All your relationships flourish as you express your worth and generosity of spirit with humility and kindness. What a blessing you can be to all. Wow. So you're definitely the leader here, the Hierophant, the mentor, somebody that encourages your pack, your group of people, you know? So this is your reading, Taurus. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Please let me know if this resonates. I'm sending all love and light, and namaste.